My name is Bozi and I'm a race mechanic on the number 14 Vasser Sullivan Lexus RCF GT3. And if you see right now, it's not as recognizable as it usually is in our Dayglow yellow colors, and that's because we're in the middle of race prep. So obviously the hood is off and we've got the front fascia off, and we're kind of in the process of prepping it for the race. And for an endurance race especially, you want to go over every single thing on the car. For us, there's a big checklist sitting there on the toolbox, and today I think we have 58 individual items that we're going to check off as we go through our race prep process before we get it ready for qualifying and for the race. So you can see, there's a lot of basic stuff, whether it's just cleaning or replacing items. So in here, like, is our air filter housing, so that's getting swapped. Down here we have some grills that protect the cooling areas, that's getting cleaned, and things get replaced or cleaned or sometimes just refastened. So it just depends on what you're doing, but there are certain things, like brakes, for example, that's something that we want to swap out if we need to, depending on how, what got used for practice or for qualifying, because we need it to last for an entire 6 hours. And it goes all along down the car. So even outside of the mechanical components, there are a lot of bits and pieces like the driver cooling system. So what we'll do there is we'll bleed the driver's cool shirts just to make sure there's not any air in them, so they can get the maximum effect of that cooling system. And then back here, we'll work on our suspension, work on a bunch of other pieces, and even like individual fasteners, like stuff here on the wing, which is one of the things that I do as part of the list. We'll go through and retorque everything just to make sure it's fully tight so it can last an entire endurance race.